As Young fires from way downtown and takes him out.
I think Trae stuff is really undervalued in general, especially when you compare it to Luka.
Okay, so let's talk hoops, and I want to talk about another strategy when I'm buying for myself in my collection is I like to buy guys with high entertainment value. And so I'm going to grab a stack here with the dude on top that has a ton of entertainment value, and that's Ja Morant. So Ja.
Did you say Morant? Is that like
Morant.
Is that the French variation of it?
I guess. I call it Morant, and I've heard him say that, but is it Ja Morant?
I think everyone else calls him Morant but you, but
All
I'll
right,
let you
fine.
roll with it.
Let me call it Ja Morant right now. Ja, sorry. I know that you wanted more flair, and I was trying to give it to you, kid. All right, so gold vinyl, 1 of 1 on all the gold vinyls. This is a 2019-20 Panini Contenders Photo Variation Autos, premium gold vinyl, Ja Morant. Okay,
beautiful.
Said that right. Graded at an 8.5. Ja's back. Is there a team that's drafted better than Memphis over the last couple of years? I'm not even really asking you. That's a rhetorical question. The answer is no.
Okay, no. The answer's no.
I don't think so. And so you want to talk about who looks like the winner out of that draft class so far?
Oh yeah.
Looks like Memphis and Ja. I mean,
they really do. And look, he's very exciting. He's learning how to score in the league, and he's so explosive. He's like a little mini Westbrook, but he's better in my opinion. I'm a Laker fan, and Westbrook on the Lakers right now. I think Westbrook is trash, and he drives me nuts watching him play because he turns the ball over every possession. But Ja actually has a very good player efficiency rating. He's learned his shot's getting a lot better, so he has a lot of upside.
Yeah, I think that's the point, is that if you're collecting right now and you're looking for something that's rare, got a lot of entertainment value, tons of upside potentially, is Ja Morant is your guy that you want to take a look at. To me, his shot is so much better this season. Actually, off the dribble, there's maybe not a more explosive player, and he's got the same swag as Westbrook, though. That's what
Lots
I like.
Of swag, yeah.
If you're a hooper, you got to have a little bit of swag.
But
man.
he has more control than Westbrook.
He does.
Westbrook just is reckless abandon down the paint every possession.
And it's funny you say that because I love Westbrook. I love his whole mentality. I love his swag. So I'm going to collect Westbrook. So next we have one of his premium pieces. This is an RPA 2019-20 Flawless, and this is his signature prime materials, one of their inserts. This is jersey number, which is important obviously for collectors.
The 12 to 25.
12 out of 25. This has got a really nice piece of the stitching and lining down the jersey side
card's
of the
a
jersey.
9.5, right?
Yeah, and it's a BGS 9.5. So thank you for pointing that out. Really cool piece. Again, if you're looking for Ja and he's somebody that you're looking to potentially invest in, these are great pieces.
Yeah, game use patch.
You want to talk about another dude that's at that next level?
Yeah, these guys. Okay. I picked a few cards out of this guy, and I'll kind of fly through them because I feel like he's very underappreciated and undervalued in the market. We're talking about Trey Young. So same draft class as Luka, right? And he's been outshined by Luka, especially from a card value perspective. It's night and day. It's sometimes 3x depending on the asset or more. Yeah. And what a lot of people don't realize is right now, today, I think today is the 4th of January, Trey Young is second in the league in scoring in points per game. He is third in the league in assists, and he is third in the league in player efficiency rating. And for those that know player efficiency rating, it's very difficult because of how much they handle the ball for a point guard to have a high player efficiency rating. So he's the only point guard in the league that is in the top 15 in PER. And he's just a little guy, a little 6'1" guy, but he's learned to control his turnovers. His shooting percentages have gotten way better. He's scoring, he's assisting. I mean, he just dropped, 50 and 14, 56 and 14 or whatever it was the other night. So this first one we have is 2018 National Treasures, rookie logo man. These are numbered out of 5. It's a Beckett 9, 0.5 away, and it's a pop 2, none higher. So condition-wise, I'm not sure if it would bump or not, but if you played the review game, you could have a pop 195. Beautiful card. The next one, and we talked about Ja Morant's out of 25 flawless rookie. This is a 2018 flawless out of 15 Trey Young, and it's a nice 3-color patch. It's got that cool green in it, on-card auto, PSA 10 pop 1. I mean, this card's sick. Game used jersey. I absolutely love this card.
I haven't seen a PS10 clearly because it's Pop 1, but I was just thinking back to my,
you
marketplace
don't
the last
see
couple of years. I've seen it. It's
and the cool thing about
very
Flawless,
cool.
what I love about Flawless too, is that the highest serial number that you'll get is 25.
Yeah.
And any Flawless card, there's nothing serial numbered higher, which is it's such a low print run product, more expensive per box than NT. It's game used. It's a great
I'm
product.
so attracted to those Hawks patches.
They're
the
cool.
variation patches with that like neon green or neon yellow. It's so very, very cool.
And speaking of sick patches, we have an 18 NT Trey Young BGS 9.5 with a beautiful 3-color patch. And actually it's a 4-color. I'm mistaken because there's gray in here that you can see from the design in their jersey. So it's really a 4-color. It's got that beautiful green on-card auto. The auto's pristine.
The true RPA is collectors.
This is his true RPA out of 99. So once again, I just think, and if you compare the RPA value of Trae versus Luka, it's 4 to 5x. It's crazy different. And the last card that I pulled, it's a 2018 Prism. Once again, everyone loves gold. Gold PSA 10. There's a Pop 4. This one's serial number 2 of 10. And I just think if you compare this to Luka, once again, his stuff is so undervalued. And so I'm excited to see if his stuff starts taking off in this premier auction, because I think it's well deserved and it's overdue. So the first card in this stack it's one of the hottest players in the league right now from a card perspective.
Monster sale last premier, right?
Monster sale last premier. So we've got a 2020 NT National Treasures LaMelo Ball, and this is the purple variations. This is out of 8.
Yeah.
So this is number 3 of 8. Right. It's got an unbelievable patch. It's a lettering patch. It's beautiful. And it's a PSA 9 with a 10 auto. It's a Pop 1, none higher. A lot, as you know, his autograph has been talked about a lot, and it's streaky. It's questionable whether he's the one who signed it or not, but they all look the same. So it is what it is. But the autograph on this card is beautiful, and it's because of the stock of this card, kind of the acetate look to it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get a 10 auto on these, and so this is PSA 9 10 auto. And it's a Pop 1, none higher.
It's interesting because people are talking about, these cards are selling like goat sale for, and I think that one of the things to think about, at least in my mind when I'm thinking about it and investing, the cost to acquire this particular card, the cost of wax.
Oh, yeah.
I think people forget that, how expensive to buy into National Treasures or Flawless.
Someone was telling me that a 2020 case of NT, first off the line right now, which I believe these come out of, they're selling for like 50 grand a case.
So think about that and do the math in order to acquire
there's
a
only
purple
4 boxes.
variation numbered 8.
Yeah.
It's all about the production and the ability to actually acquire that card itself that adds to the cost of the card. So that's just something I was thinking about in my mind. I thought I'd share as that came up because it is fascinating.
Yep.
Part of the hobby, part of the fun part of the hobby. So I was a total hater when they started putting sponsorship logos all over players' jerseys. I was like, this is sacrilegious. I was like, why don't they, why are they going the European model? Why are they selling out? Like, I don't want them on the jersey. Now I think they're super dope. And
right.
I'm like,
well, because if you get them on a card, they look really cool.
Yeah, exactly. So I wish this was my card, but it's not. It's someone's, and it's really, really a cool card. This is 1 of 1, and this has the sponsorship patch on it. So this is a 2018-2019 Panini Flawless horizontal patch autograph. They call it the Platinum because it's a 1 of 1 with this blue foiling on top of your guy, my guy, KD. This is a 2018-19 Panini Flawless horizontal patch autographs Platinum. Number 25, Kevin Durant. This is a BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto. Clearly, these are highly desirable. He's in the Golden State jersey with that sponsorship patch, and that's Rakuten, if I'm not mistaken, right? Rakuten.
Sure.
What do they do?
Sure.
I think that's a pasta company. I'm not sure.
I have
but
no
it's
idea.
A dirty patch. I just absolutely think these
disgusting.
Are,
Does it get the disgusting qualifier?
They're just kind of in that. It is disgusting. It's really cool, but I think it's in that area of where they're not quite logo man, and it's not quite a big part of the actual
like the
logo,
right?
And so these are still kind of floating in that area where people are buying them, and they maybe haven't got as much love.
It'll be interesting to see where these sponsorship patches, where they end up value-wise in the future, because as we've seen, cards with amazing patches are carrying crazy premiums today.
Yeah.
So these are fairly new. There's not they've only had, I think it's been 3 seasons now that they've had sponsorships on their jerseys for. It hasn't been that long. So there's not a ton of cards that have them. So it'll really interesting in the future how these sponsorship patches kind of shake out next to, let's say, a logo man or just a really nice lettered patch.
And remember, flawless cards are all game worn.
Yep.
Which is
for basketball.
For basketball, yes.
They're all game use.
It's really, really important. So I love it. Great card. All right, so we have seen this card move up and down in the marketplace, and we're looking at a couple really fantastic copies right now, again, in the Premier Auction. First, we have the 2018-19 True RPA National Treasures. This is the limited edition, this with the gold foil, numbered 6 out of 20.
And this came out of the first off the line boxes, right?
First off the line,
so out of 20
edition. You can only get that off those first off the line, which come out of the Dutch auction with Panini.
Yep.
That's a whole nother story we won't get into right now.
Totally.
But this is BGS 9.5 with a 10 autograph. Gosh, such an awesome card. What's cool too is we can actually talk about the difference in patches with these, because the other one is the numbered out of 99, or again, what collectors would say is like the OG, base RPA. And what's cool is there are two different patches. The numbered out of 99 is numbered 7 out of 99, which is...
It's his Euro jersey number. That's not a joke. It's actually his Euro jersey number.
Euro jersey
so
number.
when he came to the league, he just added a 7.
That's kind of cool.
Basically.
I like that as kind of an angle.
And I think the subs on the out of 99 it's Gem Plus, right? So it's Quad 9.5 with a 10 centering, is it?
It is Gem Plus, and that is a big deal.
And there's none. I don't think there's any VGS 10. So I would be hard pressed to find, especially with these thicker NT cards, to find subgrades higher than 395s and a 10. So that the subgrades on that and the condition are incredible. It's a great 3-color patch. Plus, it's his Euro jersey number. Love that. And then obviously you've got the first off the line out of 20 and a great lettering patch on this card back at 9.5. So once again, just like the Mahomes, I think these are two totally different buyers on these cards. Some guys like the lower serial number stuff. Some like jersey number plus the true, what they call the true RPA, the out of 99. So these in the same auction, it's gonna be really fun to watch how they do.
It's hard for me really to comment on this card too much because we just had that PSA 10 sale, right?
Big sale, 780, I believe, dual PSA 10.
And he's tied to this surge in our hobby and marketplace. People are now, just like I was long ago, I got into it, I'm forever locked into it now. And so this has so much nostalgia, history, and investment value into it. It's really just hard for me to comment on it. And it's kind of cool because I just like the beauty of the card, and I think Luka's actually really dope. And for all the haters out there, I'd love for you to try to take Luka one-on-one. He would destroy you. He would absolutely destroy you.
He's a beast.
He's so skilled, man, and he's a European icon already. So I'm excited to see what those do also. I think the gray jersey's sick, though. I do. I really like it.